Just a quick follow-up on the R3. I've had this for about 2 months now, and I thought I'd do another video review. My first review had some audio issues. I've had the R3 about 2 months. I upgraded from the Logitech G920, which is a good upgrade, and I highly recommend if you have the G920, you're thinking about stepping up into a direct drive wheel, this is the one. This is a great wheel. It's $399, and you get the pedals and the wheel. The thing you might want to consider though is your budget, because I spent a lot more. I got the clutch kit, I got the brake kit, and I ended up getting the wheel mod. The wheel itself they give you is a smaller wheel. It's smaller than the Logitech. It's not leather covered like the Logitech. You can see here it has this plastic seam going through here. It shows you how plasticky it looks. It really looks, on their website, it looks fantastic. It looks like a leather covered wheel. It's not. It's a plastic wheel. It's not horrible, but it's just not good enough. I was upgrading. I don't want one that feels less than the Logitech. The Logitech has a nice leather covered wheel. This is not as nice. The wheel mod though that they have a 12-inch wheel mod, and they have an F1 wheel mod. Those are a good idea if you're thinking of upgrading the wheel itself, and they're not that expensive. This was $79. Moza has Moza points, so I recommend buying your kit first, and you can use the Moza points to buy the wheel upgrade. That's what I did. So the $79 wheel cost me $48 with shipping. Keep in mind, Moza does not do free shipping on anything. So you're paying shipping, so that $3.99 you're paying is going to pay shipping on top of that. That's going to probably be $40 shipping on that, and then you're going to pay shipping on this. But they do have the Moza points, helps make up for it a little bit. Moza has a lot of accessories, so they have shifters and e-brakes and all kinds of stuff you can buy to upgrade your system, which is nice. They have a good ecosystem. I almost bought from Fanatec, but Fanatec, of course, right when I was going to think about buying from them, their company was going to go under, and then someone was buying them, and everything was up in the air, and they had nothing in stock because they weren't replenishing because they didn't know what was happening with the company. So I said, you know what, I'm going to be safe and not go with that. I'll stick with Moza. They're doing pretty well. The only thing I would say to the people at Moza is a couple things that kind of bug me. I wish you had a little joystick on here, because you have to switch with the controller for the joystick. You need a joystick to play Forza Horizon. You can't select stuff on the map. The D-pad gets stuck on everything it passes. So you need a joystick to move around freely, and you don't have that on here. That'd be a nice upgrade for this wheel next time you do it around. And it'd be nice to have all the buttons working. As an Xbox user, I was a little disappointed to realize that most of the buttons on here I cannot use. They are for PC. They are not for the Xbox. Keep that in mind if you're buying this for the Xbox. The S1, the S2, the N, the P button, and the radio button are completely unassignable at all. The RT and LT are just acceleration and braking, which I don't know why you even have it on there. It's pointless. You have pedals. It comes with pedals. Why do you have those buttons on there? If anyone knows why, please let me know in the comments below why these buttons are there. I've seen some reviews on YouTube channels that were giving kind of like bad reviews about the torque on the R3, which I think is really fair. I mean, a lot of these guys are shipping them a wheel just to try out because they have YouTube channels and they don't really own it. I actually own this. I've owned it and had it for weeks now. So going from the G920 to this was a little bit jarring at first, because the Logitech kind of has more force feedback on kind of everything, whereas this one you kind of feel less on like a hypercar than you do on, say, a rally car, and you have to get used to it. The different cars, different tire pressures, it actually feels more. So I'm just going to say that from going from the Logitech to this, you will notice a difference. It takes a while to get used to it, though. So in fairness, even though it has less Newton meters than some of these guys are used to, I don't know why you would need more than 3.9. Maybe I'm just so used to this now that I don't want more torque. It's like, I want more torque. I don't know why some of these people have like 8, 10, like ridiculous kind of, their arms must be just killing them. I've seen people have like accidents too, where the wheels flipping around and hitting their finger, like, yeah, that's too much torque. I don't know why you would need that much torque. You're buying all this torque and you end up turning it down because you can't even handle the torque. So I don't really know why you need that much. If you have any comments on that, please put it below why you think you need more. If you're running 8 or something and you think that you got to have at least 8, I don't know why you would need it. I said I'm running the 3.9, and I'm perfectly happy with it. You can turn it up a little bit in Forza 4, believe it or not. They actually have force feedback control in 4, and they got rid of it in 5. They I guess you just want you to go to the wheel. And this is turn up max in 5, max in the app. Uh, there's an app. Oh, get my phone here. There's an app on your phone. Um, if you have a PC, you can get it on the PC. If you have a Mac, unfortunately, they're not Mac savvy. So there's a Mac version for the iPhone on here, which is in beta. To get past just the user agreement, you have to shrink your text down all the way. It won't work using the app at all. So shrink your text down all the way. It's a little tip for you on using the iPhone. All you have to do though for this is calibrate your pedals, and it's kind of ready to go. That's one little setback, is if you're a Mac user, it's not as great as having the actual software. Moza needs to get more Mac friendly. That would be nice if they had Mac software, but I understand why they don't. You have to realize that 1/3 of your customers, though, are on a Mac. I hate to tell you, but 1/3 of the population are Macintosh users, so you're losing 1/3 of your customers, and you're not really responding to 1/3 of the population. Other than that, I love the Moza. I think this will last me quite a few years. I can't see upgrading for a long time. I'm perfectly happy with this. The pedals are great, like I said, with the pedal kit adapter in there, and I'm just going to get more crap. I'm going to get a shifter. That's probably next. I got to figure out which one I want to get. I probably get the what is that, like a Steptronic shifter where you just push it back, just because the 6-speed won't work in every car, and Forza, I'm mainly using Forza, so they're not going to work in every car, because some of them are 8, 10 speed, and you've only got 6 speeds. You end up going to the paddle shifters anyway. So that's it for me. That's my Moza review, my second Moza review. Have any questions, please put them down in the comments. I will be more than happy to answer any questions, especially if you're considering buying one. I'm happy. I think you will be happy too, especially if you're upgrading from the Logitech, or if this is just your first wheel. This is a great wheel. If you can afford it, by all means, go ahead and jump right into the direct drive. Why not? All right. Thanks. Bye.